Hello, hello! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you doing, guys? It's Lee, aka Levi from Stadia Mania. How are you doing? Rock, Adam, how are you doing, buddy? Thanks so much for joining me in my stream. Hope you're okay, mate. I'm starting to look a bit more dishevelled as the weeks go on, mate. I've definitely got the lockdown look going on with the beard and the moppy hair. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I'm just feeling a lot better. I'd just like to say a huge thank you to everybody that wished me well. Yesterday I wasn't feeling that well. Feeling a lot better today. Thank you for all the nice comments. I do really appreciate it. So I'm going to be doing a few games once again on Football Manager 2020, my Arsenal career. We've had a kind of topsy-turvy kind of period of form, I'd say. So we've got a few key games coming up. So as you'll see, we've got Wolves at home. We've got Everton away, which will be a tough one. We've got a European game after that. Should do okay. Sheffield United at home, which we definitely have to win. And we've got Southampton away. So after that cup game when we drew 4-4 and beat them on penalties, I'm not too sure we're going to win that. So we're going to just be starting this Wolves game in a minute. Just going to go through some of the results. I'm also going to show a couple of other things like tactics wise and stuff. You have zombie eyes, mate. Yeah, I know the feeling, mate. No, I'm feeling a lot better, mate. Yeah, good, thank you. Your stream was excellent earlier, mate. Really enjoyed it, mate. It was awesome. It was really good fun, mate. It's yeah, hopefully the stream stays, mate. Like I say, it's the gremlins in the system as per usual, mate. So hopefully the interaction, I've tried to get the latency quite low, so hopefully it's going to be kind of 1-to-1. I'm not too sure, mate. Once again, when I tried to initiate my stream, it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why, it's just playing up at the moment. But hopefully it'll be almost 1-to-1. If not, then it's going to be the kind of like 30-second delay again. So anyway, this is a big game against Wolves. Wolves are above us in the league. So we're 6th, I think they're 4th at the moment. So these are the games that we have to win, especially at home. I've tried to tinkle with my tactics very slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my squad. Where are we? Tactics, in fact. So if you look at my squad there, mate, yeah? Whoever's watching here. So I've got, this is my kind of starting 11. It looks a bit unorthodox. You'll see kind of more towards the middle of the park, upper part of the park, it looks a little bit odd. I've tried to put square pegs in round holes. Basically meaning that I'm trying to get all my best players in the park, but it's not easy. So I'm trying to like fit them all in, and it's just difficult with the positions they play. So my defence is pretty solid at the moment. I've got a good boost at Bellerin and Tierney are both back. David Luiz is still not fully fit, so I'm not going to risk him. I don't even think I'm going to have him as a sub. Leno's just back from injury. A super goalie who's amazing. We've got Torreira at the back, well, kind of like just that in between, kind of like the back in midfield. He's key for us. He like a deep lie-in playmaker as such. He breaks up play, does a lot of tackles. However, I have to be mindful with Torreira that is if he gets one more booking, he gets suspended for a game, I think. And also, what happened was as well, my other right back, apart from Bellerin, is called Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles. He's got 2 years left in his contract. Because he's been playing well for me, he wants an improved contract. So I've declined it at the moment. So it's kind of split my team in half. So half of my team agree with me that I shouldn't give him a new contract. Half of them are unhappy with me because I've not offered a new contract. So I've kind of got this like divide already within the team. So what I'm going to show you is, see if you go to these two. So I'm at Bellerin. So happy with manager's treatment of Ainsley Maitland-Niles, yeah? So he's happy that I've rejected him asking for a new contract. However, if you go just down below at holding, unhappy with manager's treatment of Ainsley, so he's unhappy that I've not given a new contract. So I've got this kind of slight dilemma. He is a good young player. I'm tempted to offer him a new contract. I could do that in a heartbeat, but I'm still not too sure. We'll just see what happens, eh? So I've kind of got a divide already. Dazza, how you doing, mate? You okay? So I was just saying there, mate, I've got a slight divide within my team at the moment, as in Maitland-Niles, my right back, or one of my right backs before Bellerin came back in. He wanted a new contract. He's got 2 years left. So I declined it. So half of the team are happy with me declining him wanting a new contract. Half of the team are like it, so it's like half of them are happy, half of them are happy. So I've kind of got this slight divide already. I'm trying to get square pegs in the round holes. So this is my team at the moment. So David Luiz is still not fit yet. Tierney and Bellerin are back in my left and right back, which is awesome. I've got Torreira sitting deep, a deep line playmaker, which is great. I've got Ceballos, I've got Ozil. He's my playmaker. He's like my key man, so I need to try and keep him fit. Aubameyang and Lacazette are the two up front, and I've got Pepe on the wing. Pepe's actually my top goal scorer, and he's a winger. So it looks a little bit unorthodox, but as you'll see there, see if you're unsure, guys, if you're playing this game, if guys are suited for a specific position, what you can do is, see, as you'll see, like my little arrow here, it's hovering, yeah, see there. So you can click on this, you've got two little kind of upside down triangles or arrows as such. So click on that, that'll tell me his best position as such, or where he feels comfortable playing. So the fuller the green is, the better it is for him. So if I come away from that, also, if you're unsure who's the best suited for that type of position, you can go into here and it tells you who's pretty much the best in that position. So if you maybe think, you know what, I want to sit a guy in between the midfield and the defence, if you click on that little kind of upside down arrow triangle as such, it will then show you this little menu of the guys that are preferred within that position, who as you can see there, who's got like the best ability in that role. So Torreira's got the best ability, Xhaka's a close second, and then you've got Ceballos in that, so he's ideal for that spot. So little things like that you can double check. If you're unsure who's best suited for a position, what you can do is you can click on that and it tells you all the players that are available within the midfield or defence or whatever position it is that will be best suited for that exact role or space within that park. So that it does help you a lot if you're unsure. So yeah, Ozil's got really good chemistry as well with Lacazette and Aubameyang. So hence why I want him sitting slightly further up. He actually is a proper attacking midfielder, Ozil. He's like my key playmaker. So we're playing Wolves at home. It's not going to be an easy game. So yeah, if you look at the league, so Man City are top, Liverpool are second, Wolves are third, so this is a big game for me. Then Villa is the surprise package in fourth, and Norwich are the surprise package in fifth, who just beat me 1-0. And then let's say I'm sixth, and Bournemouth and Chelsea are on the same points as me. So it's very competitive this early on. I'm playing Wolves at home next, big game. Obviously, once again, they're on really good form, they're going to be hard to beat. But I've tried to tinker with my team to try and get a nice harmony within it. But it's not easy, because my form's been like up and down, up and down, up and down. So let's get the game on the go, guys. We'll send assistant. Hope all is well tonight, guys. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and well. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, hope you are well. Thank you for all the well wishes yesterday as well. I really appreciate it. I feel a lot better today, thank you. Even though I look a bit dishevelled with a white and dark hair beard and the mop, but it is what it is. It's the lockdown look. I need to really win this game. I've got two kind of key games coming up. I've got Wolves at home and I've got Everton away. If I could potentially win those two, it would be a massive boost for me. I need to get a minimum of 3 points here. If I don't get 3 points between those two games, I'm struggling. I'm going to end up like 8th or 10th or something. And then what you'll find is that the players' heads will dip and all that stuff. I've also I've got Saka in my squad. He's an attacking midfielder winger. He was in my under 23s, but they rate him really highly. So I've brought him into the squad, so he can be a backup player for me. Saka, really highly thought of. So let's get this game on the go, guys. Let's see how we get on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we need to win this game. That form from like the previous, not the last video I'd done, but the one before where we beat Chelsea away. We were really unlucky against Liverpool. We hammered... Who did we hammer? We hammered one team at home. We beat Watford at home as well, and now our form's just not great. So guys, like you see, there's the table. So Newcastle are bottom. You got Watford second bottom. You've got Crystal Palace third bottom. They actually beat me away from home. So yeah, I was away from home and I got beat by them. Man City are top. Man City have already got a 6-point gap. They're the only team that's unbeaten so far in the league. So it looks like they're the team to beat. So Liverpool just beat Aston Villa 3-2, so they're definitely still second. Yeah, guys, I've got a very strong squad here. I mean, this is almost, you could argue, my strongest 11 I've got now. Apart from David Luiz, and you could maybe make an argument for Ceballos, taking him out, and then maybe put in either Guendouzi in or Xhaka. So that's my only other spot I'd say is kind of, you question it. Aubameyang's obviously my key player, Lacazette's a key player, and Pepe's been on great form for me. He's my top goal scorer. So I'm trying to keep those three in. Ozil is definitely my playmaker. He is an attacking midfielder. His vision's amazing. Hopefully he can do like the nice passes through balls, stuff like that. So I'm really glad I've got Leno back. Leno was injured for about 2 to 3 weeks, so he's back in for the match day. He was my saviour where some of the first games that we played. So I'm happy with that team. Saka can just stay there. Yeah, I'm happy with that, guys. I'm happy with that team. Like I say, that's arguably my strongest 11. Arguably. You can maybe argue 1 or 2, maybe 3 positions max, but even then it's I'm going to start Hector Bellerin, and I want to see how he gets on. He's like a wing back, so he's like bombs forward quite a lot, which is good for me. I'm going to be quite attack minded in this game. I'm playing at home. I need to gain initiative as such. Most of the players appear completely uninterested in what you have to say, despite a generally fair atmosphere overall. Well, that's not good, so we'll team talk them anyway. So we'll do passion. So I've given the whole media thing, oh, the media thinks you've played well. Right, so sometimes you get tunnel interviews as well. I sometimes generally just skip them. So you're 17th in the Premier Division form table after a poor recent run. So like I was saying, guys, not my last video but my video before that, we had good form. My last video we were shocking. So our form was really poor. So they've got the best defence, but we've obviously got an amazing attack. So hopefully we can so guys, let's do this. Come on, this is a very big game. Thank you, Rock. Appreciate it, mate. Big game, guys. Like I say, they're 4th on really good form. They've got at the moment the best defence in the league. We're on poor form, but we're at home. I've got really attack minded, really positive. Oh God, Leno. Come on, go and Lacazette. Go on, son. Oh. What the? Oh, what? Come on, guys. Oh, man. Quicker David Luiz gets full fitness back, the better. Really shaky. Anything that's in the air over the top, we're shaky. And I don't know how to count. I'm not sure. Don't think we've got the quickest centre backs, unfortunately. Apparently we've had more possession, but they've had all the highlights, which is kind of alarming. So, come on, guys. So if you look at the shots here, right, look at the possession. So I've had 62%, they've had 38. The shots is alarming. I've had 4 and they've had 10, which is not good. So even though I'm having more the possession, they look obviously more threatening. Let's have a look at the form. Come on, guys, you need to bring this out for me. So Bellerin's my kind of player that I'm a little bit unsure of at the moment. His fitness is a bit so-so. Bit shaky first half. Once again, we're not playing that well. I'm going to have an eye on Bellerin. See what's his fitness like. Bellerin. He's looking not too bad. Pepe's condition's not the best. I'm going to give him another maybe 15-20 minutes, see how he gets on. If not, then what I'll do is I'll bring either Nelson or Martinelli on. We're playing okay. I mean, it's one of these weird games at the moment. Still 0-0. Undo. So cancel. Come on, guys. We have not had a chance yet, you know that. Oh god, here we go. Counter attack. Ah! Counter attack, man, every time. So annoying. It's all going wrong. But they are in great form though. Once again, that was from our free kick. It was actually quite a crap free kick. Goalie picked it up, quick punt, and we were out of position. Right, okay, so we'll make a sub. Lacazette's having a poor game. So we'll get Lacazette off, we'll get Martinelli on. I'll get Guendouzi on because he is not too bad. We'll go it like that. We'll then get us once again attacking, which leaves us more susceptible at the back. But we'll see how it goes. I can't believe our form at the moment. We started off so well and now it's just we're terrible. Don't get me wrong, Wolves are a really good team and they've got the best defence as well. Quick sub. So he's... oh man, right, so Xhaka can come on. Torreira's got a knock, which is annoying. So let's confirm that. Come on guys, give me one chance. You know I've not had one chance this whole game. Not had one chance, and look at how attacking I am. I've got my team so attack minded, I've got amazing players, I've not had one chance. That's madness. Wow, it's madness. Not one chance, I never had one chance the whole game. That was so bad. Yeah, so we're down to 8th now. So our early season form's kind of going belly up now. I'm trying to tinker stuff, I'm trying to get people in the right positions, try and make us quite fluid. We're like, we've got good guys in possession, so I'm trying to make us more tiki-taka. It's just not happening. I'm playing Everton away now. Yeah, so our next game is Everton, guys. So we're playing Everton away, we're playing them at Goodison Park. So if you have a look at the league at the moment, we've had a massive slump of form. So Everton are actually 10th, so their forms, they're just a point behind us. So if we get beat by them, we're going to be like mid-table. Oh. So hopefully I can get David Luiz back in because I need him in. I need someone just solid at the back, someone that's just hopefully going to defend for me. That's also the thing between matches, guys. Sometimes you get this little kind of lull where you've got to go through menus, but it's just the way it is. But it's a great game. Like I say, it's on sale at the moment on the Stadia store if you don't have it. If you're interested in it, obviously I'll try and show you as much gameplay as I can. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy my content. And if you do, feel free to like and subscribe and share it on social media, Twitter and all that. It would really help me. The more views I get and all that, the better it helps me and my channel. That'd be awesome. Thank you once again for all the well wishes from yesterday. I'm feeling a lot better today. And now Torreira's injured. So what I can do is, it's not actually that bad. So what I can do is, because he's injured, I've got Granit Xhaka. He's a Swiss internationalist. He plays in a similar position. So I can just slot him in, no problem. And what actually is the blessing in disguise is his morale was quite low because he wasn't getting games because I had Torreira in. But because now he's injured, I can get Xhaka in. He might get a little bit more play time. And that'll then obviously hopefully boost his morale and he'll play a little bit better. I'll get some form or sharpness back. Yeah, I can't believe like how our form's just dipped massively. I can't believe it. It's just weird. We started off so well and now we're just form's really bad. I'm sure there's an international break coming up soon as well, guys. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to do because my transfer budget's like 8 million. The transfer window doesn't open until January time. So what you're talking, it's like mid-November. So I can't even do anything. 8 million is nothing. What you can do is if you actually go into your finances, you can tweak your potential budget for players. So what you can do is you've got a weekly budget for your wages for players. If you stay within that budget or threshold, you can then obviously, you've got this little bar where you can kind of either maintain your wages or lower it very slightly. And then you can kind of up your transfer budget, but then again you have to compensate for the fact that when you buy someone they're going to want X amount of wages. Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. I mean, I might not look it, but I'm definitely feeling it. It is what it is. Next time you see me, I might not have no beard at all. You know, I don't know. I think I'll keep it. So we've still got like 10 days until the next match, which is kind of unusual. It might actually help us. It means that David Luiz will get a rest, Maitland-Niles will get a rest, Torreira might come back for us dependent on how long he's out for. So maybe this 10-day lull will actually help us. We'll have to see. How's your Macclesfield team getting on? Still dodgy, mate? Yeah, what you find is if it spins like that, the top guys don't be alarmed that it's just saving. He says. So I might do 4 games tonight, 4 or 5 games. What you'll find is in not this episode, but my next episode, I'm going to play Tottenham at some point. I got a funny feeling it'll be Tottenham away, so that could be quite a tough one. If I don't get my form sorted, I might get hammered there. And also what you can see there, guys, see if you look at that, I keep pointing my telly. See if you look up there, it's telling you like the things that we do each day. What you can do is you can go into your training. There's a section like your hub, see down the side, sorry, that way. You've got like a training bit around there. Around there, yeah, there's a training bit. You can go in that, and what you can sometimes find is some guys complain because they think that maybe the training's too intense. So what you can do is you can give them more rest periods. So you might have one day where you're working on defending, working on attack, and working on overall play. And then what you can do is you can do like a rest or a recovery after that. You can have maybe like one bit where they're just going to have a bit of training. You go, right, I'll make that a rest day, so I'll give them a full day. And that can help like potentially stopping them from getting injured or niggles, or because you're not overtraining them. So trying to get that sweet spot as well. But there's loads of little things that you have to watch out for, because you don't want your guys being high risk of getting injured. If you overtrain them, they can be. If you make training too intense, they become a high risk, and then obviously when they're playing, the last thing you want is like a Aubameyang or a Lacazette or an Ozil getting injured, and there goes your season straight away. Yeah, so the form is shocking, guys. Shocking. Luckily we're doing not too bad in the Europa League, but that's kind of like a Diddy Cup. So even the board are like, unless I get to the final, the only saving grace about the Europa League, it's called the Euro Cup in this, but the Europa League, is that if you get to the final of that and you win it, you get a Champions League spot automatically. So the only other way that you can get into the Champions League via the league is if you come in the top 4. However, the way I'm going, I don't think I'll get there, unfortunately, but it's still early days. If you win the Europa League, then you get an automatic Champions League space. So that might be my backdoor way into getting one. But like I say, I've not played any big like Italian. I know Antonio, it technically is, mate, but like I say, well, look at Arsenal in real life last season, mate. When they played Chelsea, that was their season was all on that game, wasn't it? And they got beat. That was to basically get them their Champions League spot, and obviously Chelsea won. And was it 4-1, I think it was, and I can't remember the name of the place, but it should never have been played there. But yeah, my form's shocking, mate. I mean, we started off really well. Not my last showing, but my showing before that, my episode before that, we played really well. Last episode we were shocking. And this one as well, our form is just terrible. I've got like my best players on, as far as I can see. The fitness is fine. I'm trying to get them all like harmonised and all that stuff, and I don't know what to do. It's difficult. So I just played Wolves away. I just played Wolves at home. I got beat 1-0. I had no shots at goal, as in no highlights shown. They beat me with a counter attack, which seems to be the story of my life. I attack, then we lose it, and we get the sucker punch. We're playing Everton away soon. We're currently like 8th. We were 4th at one point. I think we're like 17th or 18th on the form guide for the league. It's not looking good. And I've got kind of like a strong 11, so I've got Leno was injured, he's back in. Bellerin's just back from injury. I've got Chambers and Holding. David Luiz is not quite back yet. I've got Tierney at left back. I've got Torreira sitting slightly deeper. I've got Ceballos. I'm torn between him or Guendouzi even. And then I've got Ozil playing further up as my playmaker. Then I've got Pepe, Lacazette and Aubameyang as my triangle. Oh, Antonio, it's like true life, mate. True life to form this team. Honestly, it's like... But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? You never know what to expect with Arsenal. What I'll do is I'll get beat by a Diddy team and I'll like beat a good team. It's just weird. I tried to get us quite attack minded, quite tiki taka, because we've got quite good playmakers. It's tough, man. It's tough. Plus we've had like a kind of 10-day spell where we've had no games. What I find is, Antonio, this week as well, mate, in this episode I won't show... I might do another like 3 games maybe. However, my next episode I've got Tottenham as one of them. I think it might be Tottenham away. So that's going to be my next episode. So I'll be crossing my fingers and toes for that one. Because if we get beat here, the board are going to hate me and the fans are going to hate me. And then the Arsenal career might be over before it started. Before you know it, I'll be at a lower league team. Get the cronkies out, mate. I think that's the only thing you can say. Get them out, mate, and inject money. That's it. My budget's like 8 million, mate. What am I going to do with 8 million? Can't buy anybody with 8 million. What, I can buy like a fringe player or a youth player for that? It's just rubbish. Actually, it was 6 million, then it kind of went up slightly. But even if I tried to get my maximum amount, where I can think of my wages compared to my budget for buying players, it gives it 15 million. No one really. Yeah, I can't believe like how it's just went so belly up so quickly. We were doing quite well as well. We're flying at the start of the season. I was hammering teams. Same team, but you wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think I had the same players on. It's just bizarre. To be fair, we should have beat Burnley at home. We should have got a point against Norwich away. They scored a late goal. Once again, a counter attack. I think Tierney lost it deep in their half. We played... No, Daza, not at all, mate, not at all. I'm not saying, hey, nothing wrong at all, mate. Nothing wrong with lower league teams, definitely not, mate. But I'm just saying, I think the way it's going, I won't have a choice to, unfortunately, to get a lower league team. Because no Premier League team's going to take me. And it's got to be like Unai Emery. Good evening. Bad evening. 8 million, mate, that's all my budget was, mate. Antonio, when I started the season, mate, it was 6 million my transfer budget. It's crazy, mate. I'll actually show you my finances when I get a second. I think it's yeah, see that, mate? Transfer budget remaining 8.41 million. That's it, mate. 8.41 million, that's it. And it was 6 million at the start of the season. So I've got no budget. I mean, I know I can't buy anybody yet because the transfer window's not open. But I can't do anything with that budget. Not for a team like Arsenal. You need like, what, 25, 30 million minimum to get a type of player that you want in. Like a starting 11 guy. Yeah, so 8 million, mate. And obviously I just had to give Southampton 1 million as well because they had this clause in the contract. So if you look here, guys, as well, when you play this game, certain guys can have clauses in the contract. So if you look at, I'm going to show you all these clauses here, yeah? So Callum Chambers is one of them. So when I click on this. Basically, when he made X amount of appearances for me, I had to give Southampton 1 million because I bought him from Southampton. And when we bought him, I know, mate, I know. So it's like I'm kind of got that dilemma, Antonio. I know, mate. I'm in this kind of quandary at the moment where I can't really do much. I've just got to grin and bear it. I mean, don't get me wrong, my squad's good. If I get my starting 11 on form, I'm easily I'd like to think a top 4 team. So I'd like to think Man City, Liverpool, us, and then you could argue amongst what Chelsea, Man U. I don't even want to say Tottenham maybe. Wolves on their day. That's it, pretty much it. Yeah. So what you'll find is, guys, even with where is it? Pepe. So because we bought Pepe for 70 odd million, I can't remember the exact amount. We have got some clauses on that. Where is he? So we have to pay 13 million every year for the next 5 years. So we're paying it off in installments. I have to be mindful of this as well, because that can affect other things. So yeah, sometimes when players buy, or you buy from a team, or a team buys from you, you can go, right, you can take our player, we'll sell him to you. However, if he has X amount of appearances, you give us X amount of money. And it's kind of quite common apparently. So because Callum Chambers hit a certain threshold of games, I had to give Southampton 1 million. So yeah, because David Luiz is still not quite there yet. But I actually want to get Chambers in the team if I can. I think I want him and David Luiz in the centre. Then I'm quite happy with Tierney on the left and Bellerin on the right. I'm doing well in Europe, but we're playing Diddy teams in Europe, so. Antonio, I don't think it's like that for every team, mate. I think it's I'm sure my mate he didn't go Arsenal. I think he went City or something. They had like a big budget, but Arsenal just see that in real life, mate. It's probably because they bought Pepe, mate, the previous season until I signed, and that's probably why they've got no money. Because they paid 70 odd million for Pepe. He's actually my top goal scorer as well. Oh, I'm just trying to keep my team fit. So this is evens here. So look at the odds. So the odds they can't really split. Well, it's difficult. I say they can't split us. I've misread that. Everton are the favourites here. We're the underdogs in this game, and they'll leapfrog me as well if they beat me. There's no difficulties, mate. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, Antonio, no difficulties, mate. It's just, as far as I know, it's just a one-stop shop. Just it is what it is. It's great though, mate. Don't get me wrong, mate. If you've not played, I don't know. I know you're an Arsenal fan. Have you played Football Manager before, or like it used to be Championship Manager years ago? Have you played any of them? What you'll find is with this version, mate, when you start the game off, you can start as any team you want. So you've got like a list of leagues. You've got like all the major leagues like Germany, Italy, Spain, England, things like that. So you're talking like Portugal, Holland, and you got Scottish. Obviously, I'm Scottish. Yeah, but what you'll find is when you start off, you can either start off unemployed and try to get a job, or you can start off with any team. And then what you'll find is when you start the game, they give you like a walkthrough of everything. So when you start the game, you'll click on a button and it'll kind of highlight certain things within the menu, saying this does this does that, blah blah blah, what everything does. It takes a little bit of time, but it gets you to get your head around it all. Yeah, it does. I can imagine, mate. I've got 8 million. I may as well have nothing because I can't do anything with it. 8 million is nothing. I'm going to get no one for that. So not for a team like Arsenal. We've just got no chance. So it's just money sitting there. Guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, guys. It's difficult. It's really difficult. So I don't know what to play here. This is difficult. So we're playing on Sunday. Guys, I'm going to take a little drink of juice if you don't mind. I'm a bit parched. Pepsi Max. Oh, nice. Antonio, mate, no. There's no difficulty as such, mate. Just to reiterate what I said, I know you missed it. Gamer man, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, but I know, Daz. I know it's one of those. Antonio, there isn't, mate. There's no kind of difficulty as such. What you can do is, like I was saying, when you start the game, you can pick whatever leagues you want. So you can go any team in any league. You can go Barcelona. You can go Dagenham and Redbridge. You can go whoever you want. You can go Juventus, whoever you want to go, or you can start unemployed. Then you can try and get a job and build your way from a team all the way up to the leagues if you want. But there's no difficulty as such. I know, Daz. I know, Iron Brew, mate. No, I couldn't get a hold of it. Yeah, so what you can do is, mate, when you start the game, whatever team you go, they'll give you like a tutorial, like a step-by-step guide, and that really does help you, mate. So they do hold your hand at the start, which is great, so to get your head around it all. And like I say, it's like 26, 27 pounds at the moment on the Stadia store. Well worth it. Absolutely. And once you get sucked in, mate, you'll love it. Honestly, you get addicted to it. Whether you're winning or losing. I'm losing at the moment, so I'm not... I like to say I'm enjoying it, but it's just like, it's tough. But it's like that. It's like proper real football, as in when you're winning it's great, when you're losing it's like rubbish. Not saying the game is, but you just that feeling like, oh, you get like annoyed. So you go through all the range of emotions. And I think that's a testament to how good it is, and the 3D match engine's really good in it as well. So we've had this little 10-day spell where there's been no games at all for whatever reason. Yeah, but it's well worth the money, mate. And what you can also do is as well, I don't know if you're aware of this, you can actually do online leagues. So for example, I am thinking about setting up an online league for Stadia guys. So whether it's like the community guys or content creators, I'm going to set up a league. Stadia Mania Super Saturday League, I think it's going to be called. And I might do the Premier League, and we might pick names from a hat or whatever, and we can do 20 of us if possible, if we can get 20 in. We do an online league, and the good thing is about that is, for example, if you do an online league with your mates, you can stipulate certain things. So you can have it so that, we'll say for example there's only 2 of us playing online, just for argument's sake, yeah, instead of 20 or whatever. We'll say I can maybe have a timer on it if I am kind of the host as such, saying, listen, we've got 3 minutes between each like menu as such. So you might be picking tactics in your squad and I'm already done. As soon as I click the OK button, you may maybe have a 2-minute or 3-minute timer. So it means that you can kind of like make the game go a bit quicker. Also with injuries, mate, the injuries are not too bad. As long as you don't overtrain guys. Some guys are obviously higher risk than others. When guys do pre-season, you'll find that the condition and the match sharpness is not good. Match sharpness is something that you have to watch for as well, because they're more susceptible to get injured. So what I'm going to show you is, mate, if I go into... Where are we? Tactics. So I'm going to show you here, mate. So see these circles, Antonio, mate. I want to show you, buddy. So see these circles here. So for example, you've got Torreira, yeah? So he's injured at the moment, yeah? So he's out for 7 days to 2 weeks. He got a calf strain in that last game. So what you're going to do is, if you actually look at this, so they make it really simple for you, yeah? So the inner circle is your match sharpness, the outer circle is your condition. So obviously his condition's a bit weak. What you'll normally find is, when guys come back, for example, from a layoff or an injury, like David Luiz is back here, the condition, hopefully it will show me, hopefully, yeah, so you'll see there, right, his condition's great, but his sharpness is really poor. So what, Ray, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining me, mate. So Antonio, what you'll find is, mate, when someone comes back from injury or pre-season, bring them back in gently, mate. Don't give them a full 90. Don't give them just maybe a half at a time, because the match sharpness is not that high. As you'll see there, mate, it says on the screen, overall risk is increased because our match sharpness is not that great. What you find is, as the weeks go on, the sharpness will get better. Then you can kind of breed them back in maybe 60 minutes, a full game. So be mindful of that. Even though David Luiz, is back, his match sharpness is quite poor. So my dilemma is, luckily for me, I've got Europa League games. I'm top of my group and I've won it. I'm already qualified. So I've got 2 games left in my Europa League group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a lot of wholesale changes, get my strongest 11 out because I want to keep them for the league. I'm already qualified anyway, so it's a win-win. Get David Luiz back in for maybe like a half or 30 minutes. and just try and get his match sharpness up against a lesser side. Torreira's going to come out. He's injured for 2 weeks. Xhaka can come in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Torreira out. I'm going to put Xhaka in because Xhaka plays a very similar position. Also, what I was saying before is, guys, as well, if you're unsure about what guys are suitable for certain positions, see if you look at this bit here, guys. See if you've got these kind of 2 upside down triangles. It's kind of hard to see. But see where they're kind of like the thumb is. You've got 2 upside down kind of triangles. If you click on the top one, this tells you what his preferred, not position as such, but his preferred style of play is. So he prefers to be a deep line playmaker, yeah? If you look at all the other ones, he's good at them, but he's not. That's like my role that I love is like a deep. That's his role that he loves, deep line playmaker. If you're unsure who the best person is within that position, go to the arrow just below it, and this tells you here, guys, who'd be best suited. For example, if you maybe have a squad, and you've got a guy that you want to sit between, kind of like centre midfield and the defence, a guy that's like a sweeper as such, a midfield sweeper, we'll call it that, just for argument's sake. This will show you who's best suited for that type of position. So if you look at this menu here, it's showing me, hey, Torreira's the best at that type of position that I have at the moment. However, he's injured, so Xhaka's going to come in and do a good role for me. This is telling me the role ability of these guys. Yeah, Antonio, mate, it's absolutely amazing. Once you get your head around it all, mate, I'm trying to explain to you, it's so good. So if you're unsure, if you maybe have a guy that's a midfielder, and you put him in a position in that circle there, see, the fuller the circle is, it means the more comfortable he is within that position, yeah? For example, Socrates, right, he's a defender in the centre. We'll say, for example, I'm totally struggling, right? We'll say all my midfielders are injured, and he's the only one that can come in and do that job. This is telling me that he's not comfortable playing that position. He's like, the circle's really low in red, it's like, I'm not comfortable. And his roll ability is half a star, so he's literally there just as a number. So this will really help you guys. If you're unsure of who should play in what position, I can click on an attacker as well. So who'd be maybe better playing up front? So you look, oh wait a minute, wrong button. So what I'll do is, this once again tells me who the best guy for that type of role is that I've got up front. So Aubameyang is best suited for that, so he's in there already. But Lacazette, who's beside him, can similarly play as that role or as good as an ability there. Martinelli's not too bad there. And this is kind of showing you the role as in how comfortable they are. The reason why it's not fully green is because I want to get them both in to these positions. I don't want to just have, maybe Aubameyang's better up on his own, but at the same time, I can't justify having Lacazette out the team because he can bring a lot to the team, and they're both beyond competent with those positions, so they're both going to benefit from playing alongside each other. Plus, they've got good chemistry with Ozil as well. So guys, if you're unsure, just like I say, look at these little just upside down kind of little triangles. Are hard to see, yeah? So one of them will tell you, this will tell you, like the top one will tell you what their preferred position is. Like, for example, I might be a midfielder, right? So, even though I'm a midfielder, it doesn't mean that I necessarily prefer being an attacking midfielder. I might prefer to be a box-to-box midfielder, which means that I prefer going forward and back. Some guys prefer being a bit more attacking, some guys prefer being a bit more deep, some guys prefer being whatever. So this is kind of showing you, he really likes being an attacking. I know advanced playmakers, he's kind of a spot, but I want him as an attacking midfielder. He's really keen, or he's very competent and comfortable doing that position, which is great for me. Yeah guys, so if you're unsure, please look at those upside down triangles. Yeah, they will really help you. If you have someone in midfield and you're not too sure who your best guy is for that ability, the top one tells you their preferred type of style or play. The one underneath it, I'll go to Ozil again if I can click on it. The one underneath it will tell you the role, so as in their ability within that role. So Ozil's my best guy in that position, so I've got him as an attacking midfielder in the centre. Out of my whole squad, he's the best guy or suited for that position. So he is like that in real life. He's great vision guy, great passes, can unlock defences. Lacazette and Aubameyang are really quick. I've got Pepe, can ping the ball to as well. I've got Tierney at the back, who's like a wing back, so he can get down the wings. I've got Bellerin, another wing, he's a wing back, he can get down the wings. Torreira is my holding guy, so he breaks up play between the defence and midfield. Ceballos is kind of like the link between them, so he can do the kind of middle ground. So it's trying to get that balance, guys. And my dilemma I had for a while was I wanted to keep Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Pepe in. They're my three guys. They're like the danger guys. They're like the spear of my team plus Ozil. So it looks a little bit unorthodox. If you look at it here, it does look unorthodox. I know it looks a bit weird to look at, but what I'm trying to think is, right, Pepe's going to get down that wing, yeah? Ozil can cover this if need be, right? But I've got Bellerin as a wing back, so he's going to cover the right away. Torreira can also come over as well. So I'm trying to cover all bases here. So I've got a very attack-minded defence, because Tierney and Bellerin like to get forward, especially Bellerin. Chambers and Holding are my two centre-backs at the moment. David Luiz is, like I say, he's not full, his match sharpness isn't full yet. However, I've got a European game coming up soon, so I'm going to play him in that game, yeah? I'm going to play him for a half, I'm going to see how he gets on, and then I'm going to check his match condition as the game goes on at half-time. Ceballos, this is the guy I'm unsure of. This is my one area within my team. I'm torn between him or Guendouzi, or maybe even Xhaka. But Xhaka's kind of a bit more like Torreira, but Torreira's better than Xhaka in my opinion. So I'd rather keep Torreira in instead of Xhaka. However, Xhaka's morale was quite low because he wasn't getting any games, so I had an actual individual meeting with him saying, listen, I'll give you the game time, but you have to prove to me that you're going to be worthy of the game time, and his morale went from poor to okay. So I've said to him, listen, I'll give you the game time, but you better prove to me that you're worth it, because if not, then he's like, cool. So his morale went up a bit. So please be mindful of these guys' morales as well, guys. So this is their match sharpness and fitness, this circle, yeah? And also what I said is at the start, guys, I've got a guy that plays for me, Maitland-Niles. He is contracted for me until 2022, yeah? What happened was, because he was on good form, he initially started as right back for me because Bellerin was injured. He was playing so well that he wanted a new contract. I declined giving him a new contract because he had 2 years left, and it split my team in half. So half the squad, so if you look at here, see if you look at these bits here, guys, right? So, Lacazette is against my treatment of Maitland-Niles. He thinks that he should get a contract, yeah? But if you actually look at... So, wait a minute, right, so Lacazette's actually happy with my treatment of Maitland-Niles not giving him a contract, yeah? However, Martinez isn't happy with my treatment of him. So half the squad want me to give him a new contract, half the squad don't want me to give him a new contract. So I'm kind of in this little quandary thinking, do I just bow down to him? Do I give him a new contract? Or what may happen is, if I dig my heels in and say, no, I'm not going to give you a new contract, what may happen is, if he gets to a year left on his contract and he's unhappy with me, what he might do is I might then offer him a contract too late and he goes, nope, I'm not taking your contract. Then I would have to either sell him at a cheaper price because he's got 1 year left on his contract, or when his contract runs out, if he doesn't renew a contract with me, he can go free. He becomes a free agent and I get no money for him. So you've kind of got that dilemma. So be mindful of this, guys. There's a few things going on. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much, guys, and you kind of got a bit of information there. But this game's amazing, guys, honestly. Once you get your head around the way it works and that, and just even the menus, once you initially get used to the menus, you'll be golden. You'll be loving it. Honestly, you'll be like head in the hands, jumping for joy, doing all the emotions you would normally when you watch football or soccer. So just for 1 minute, guys. Guys, I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if it doesn't and I can go through stuff again, yeah? Because I'll say, as much as I really appreciate you watching my stuff, like I say, I'll be happy to explain stuff to you if it really helps you benefit while playing the game, or if it makes you maybe push you over the edge to buy it. You can say I'm biased saying some of this stuff because I love Football Manager. I used to play, before it was called Football Manager, it was called Championship Manager many years ago. I'm talking you going back like maybe 20 years plus. It used to be called Championship Manager. But like I say, guys, I'm trying to help you, obviously, so let me know if that was helpful. Hopefully it was. And that should hopefully keep in your mind when you're trying to select people for certain positions or what the morale's like, and you can maybe think, well, what's affecting the morale? Then you can go in and check, and then you can actually get meetings with them. So we'll say, for example, you you've got a guy, your squad's morale's okay to good, and you've got one guy that's quite low, then you're going to be like, why is it low? Is it maybe because he's not getting match time? Is he maybe not in the right position? Does he maybe want loaned out? Is he not happy within the team? So just be mindful of that as well. It's like psychology, guys. It's like you're a psychologist at the same time. Excuse me. So if you look at the league, guys, Man City are top, Real will be happy. So yeah, so Man City are top, Liverpool are second. So you've got Wolves in third place, you've got Aston Villa in fourth place. We were fourth a few weeks ago. Our form is horrendous at the moment. I've got almost the same starting 11. I'm trying to get, at one point I was trying to get square pegs in the round holes. My dilemma was to try to keep Pepe, Lacazette and Aubameyang in, but get Ozil in as well, and I want to keep those four in. Pepe's actually my top goal scorer, which is bizarre because he plays as a winger. What I'm hoping is that when we maybe scrape one or two results, we'll start to get a bit of form again, but our form's terrible. We're like 17th or 18th in form. So we were fourth. Yeah, so now we're like 8th. So we've had like a right slump. So we got beat against we contract issues, mate. So what I might do is I might give him the contract, mate, because he is a really good young player. And what might happen is if I leave it too late, he might be like that. I'm not signing the contract. Or if he does sign the contract, he might want a lot more, because he will then know, because he's got a year left, that he's got a bargain until going, listen, you had a chance a year, 2 years ago to give me a new contract and you never. Now's a year left. I'm going to dig my heels in. I'm going to take the money you're giving me now, and I'm going to have a free contract, and I'm going to sign for a new club. It's going to cost him nothing to buy me, but then he's going to get like really high wages to compensate for the no transfer fee. So he'll make quids in. Plus, if I do sell him a year left, your also dilemma is, okay, new contract, I'm probably going to have to give him higher than what I would if I'd done it maybe 2 or 3 seasons left, which is kind of good. Or if I sell him, I'm going to get less for him, because clubs are aware that he's only got a year left in his contract. So clubs might just sit it out. If they know this guy's not wanting to play for me and runs his contract out, they're like, right, he's worth 50 million, is he? We'll give you 20. And then what do? Do you take the 20, or do you wait until he becomes, his contract runs out and you get nothing for him? So yeah, you get these dilemmas, guys, in the game. So Everton are favourites against us as well, so... Oh man, we're such poor form. Got this game televised, we'll get a bit more money for it. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so if you got a game that's televised, guys, it's good. What you can also do is, guys, I don't know if you know this, what you can do is, we'll say, for example, a lot of people don't know this, is when you're a manager, we'll say, for example, we'll say that this is on Sunday, yeah? What you can do is, if you're, we'll say, as long as you're not travelling to another game on the Saturday, if you're maybe at home, you can actually watch your opponent's game. So what you can do is you can click on this versus bit, and you can actually view the match live. So you can actually go and watch a game. So if you maybe want to check your opponent out, you can actually watch their game live. So we'll say, for example, you're maybe playing on the Sunday, and then you're playing Everton on the Tuesday. We'll say just for argument's sake. What you can do is, you can potentially go to like their game on, if you're not playing on the Sunday and they're playing, you can go to their game and watch them to try and like see what the tactics are like, what their actual physical play is like. You can attend their match. So you can actually do that. As long as you're not playing on the same match day as them, you can attend opponents' matches. So you see that says click to view live match. So it probably won't let me because we're playing on the same day, but that's possible. So always be mindful of that. If you've got a big game coming up against a rival, for example, maybe Man City for Ray is playing Man U, and you're playing on different days. So we'll say Man U are maybe playing on Friday, and you're playing on Sunday. You might have the option to actually go to that Man U game and watch them. So you can maybe go, right, I need to watch Rashford, I need to watch Pogba. So then you get an idea of the way their team plays, and you can try to do tactics to counter that. It's just little things, mate. It's awesome how in depth the game is. And you can also do that when you're playing online as well. So if you and your mates are playing online, you can attend their games as well. As long as you're not playing on the same day, or you've travelled somewhere else, then you can actually attend their games and watch them. So Torreira's injured. This is annoying. So Torreira's going to come out. We'll get Xhaka in. can't risk David Luiz. I just can't, man. My team's so bad at the back. I think the reason why he's saying competent is because he's obviously still slightly, his form's a little bit so he's just back from injury. So yeah, so this is my kind of tactics I've got, guys. So I've got, so like, it looks weird, it's like a 4-2-2-2, asymmetric. It's kind of like a dominant kind of left side. Tell us how you doing, buddy. You missed a lot in my kind of chat. I was trying to show the other guys within the chat some of the things. So what I'll do is, Stellis, I'm just going to show you this quickly because I know the guys have been really patient in the chat, me trying to explain stuff, probably wanting to watch games. So what you can find is, mate, if you've not got the game yet, if you're unsure if someone's suitable for a certain position, if you look at these two kind of upside down triangles, these small triangles, if you click on it, this basically tells you who's the most competent person in that specific position. So this is telling me within the team, so if I want someone that's a deep lying midfielder, like a kind of sweeper midfielder, the guy that's in between the lines, it's showing me that Xhaka and Torreira are the two best guys suited for that in my team. Torreira's just injured, he's out for about 2 weeks with a calf strain. So what I'll do is, so which is great for me, so Xhaka can just come in seamlessly, awesome. And if you're unsure as well about what their best kind of role is or the way that they like to play, if you look at the top one, this tells you that what his preferred type of play is. So for example, we'll say I'm a midfielder. Midfielder could mean anything. So someone, alright, you're a midfielder, yeah, right, we're going to play you box to box. And well, I'm not a box to box midfielder, I'm an attacking midfielder. Or I'm an out and out, like, so this is telling you what his preferred type of play is as a player, as a midfielder. He likes to be deep lying. So he likes to have it almost exactly the same position as Torreira. So that's great for me, him coming in. So if you're unsure, guys, just check these two upside down little triangles, and that'll tell you the best role ability, who's the best within that role. So if you look at the role ability there, yeah, so it's telling me that Xhaka's the best and Torreira's the best in that position. So there, I'm going to get the most out of them by playing them in that position, yeah? For example, we'll say that, I said before, if I've got we'll say I've got all my midfield injured, for argument's sake, and I've got Socrates comes in at the bottom. Look at his role ability, it's half a star. He's basically making up numbers. He's not going to be good in there. He'll just be like a body. So he's going to do nothing in that position. So if you're unsure about who's better for what position, look at these two bits here, yeah? And then it also tells you the average match form at the moment. So Xhaka's actually been on okay form. Torreira's been on decent form. Like I say, Torreira's injured at the moment. So he's had a calf strain. So he's out for like 6 to 2 weeks. And also be mindful of the overall condition and the match sharpness, guys. Like I say, when guys get injured and come back, they'll normally find their condition's good. A lot of times it'll be 100 because they've been well rested, but the match sharpness is really low. So for example, this is going to be the last time I'm going to say it, guys, because I'll get the game on the go. If you look at, where is he, David Luiz, why can I not see him? Yeah, so if you look at David Luiz, because he's just back from injury, his condition's fine, but his match sharpness is really low. So they're basically saying his overall risk of injury is increased because his mark sharpness is low. So what I said to the guys in the chat was that because I've already qualified for my Europa League, because it's like a league format at the moment, it's not knockout yet, I've got 2 games left. I'm going to play David Luiz in those games to get his fitness up, plus it's like a lesser team. So hopefully by the time I play him those 1 or 2 games, he'll be fit-ish for the Premier League games, because I want him back in as quick as possible. Ideally, I think I'm going to take Holden out and put David Luiz in. So guys, we're playing Everton away from home. We're actually not favourites here at all. We're actually underdogs. We're 8th in the league, they're 10th. If they beat us, they leapfrog us. We're like about 17th in form. So our form was so good about 2 weeks ago, now it's terrible. So Torreira's going to come out, so I'm not going to have him as a sub. What I'll do is, we'll get Maitland-Niles in. So you look at him, so he's got UNH. He's not happy because he wants a new contract. Yeah, so I'm going to show you this quickly, yeah? What we're saying, Stelios, I've got a dilemma now. So Maitland-Niles is contracted for the next, 2 to 3 years, I think it is. It'll tell me. Yeah, June 2022. So you're talking 2.5 years he's still got left in his contract, yeah? So what basically happened was, because his form was good, he wanted a new contract. I declined to give him a new contract. However, what happened was, it split my squad in half. So half of my squad are happy that I'm not giving them a new contract. half of my squad are unhappy that I'm not giving them a new contract. But what I said to the guys in the chat was the dilemma is, hey, Stelios subscribed. I like the zombie on the screen, Stelios. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, so what my dilemma is that if I do not give him a new contract, as annoying as it sounds, if he maybe has a year left, what he can maybe say to me is, I can go, right, I'll give you a new contract now, and he'll be like, no, well, you better give me more, because I know there's a year left. He's obviously got a bargaining tool in the fact that he knows if he waits another year, he's going to be a free agent, and basically he can just, I'm going to get nothing for him. And even if he has a year left, if a club comes in for him, instead of maybe me getting 50 million from him, I might only get 20, because of the club that's putting the offer in and knows there's only a year left. They're going to be like, well, what are you going to do? He's not signing a new contract. You get 20 million from him now, or you wait a year, he's out of contract, and then he goes for free. So you've got these dilemmas. So I may have to bow down and give him a new contract, which is annoying. But we'll see. So we're on bad form at the moment, guys. Really bad form. We're on such good form about 4, 5, 6 games in. The past 4 or 5 games have been really ropey form. It's just difficult. So yeah, what I've done is, I know it looks a little bit unorthodox this, but Ozil's got really good chemistry. Excuse me. We like it in Aubameyang. Pepe I want to keep in. He's actually my top goal scorer at the moment, so I wanted to keep him in. And also Ceballos. See, he's my guy that I'm unsure of. I don't know whether to keep him in or get Guendouzi in. Torreira would normally be in there. I'm going to get David Luiz in when he comes back, and then Bellerin and Tiernan I'm happy with. Oh, team talk. Come on, man. Just aggressive. Passionate. Right, guys, this is a tough game. I'm playing Everton away. They're they're just below me in the league, but I think they've hit a good bit of form. I've hit a bit of a dip, so we're kind of crossing each other. Come on, man. Go on, Lacazette. Go on, Ozil, use him. Oh, what a ball! Go on, Lacazette. Go on, Lacazette. Yes. Come on, that's better. That's better. Better. A lot better. Come on, man. Hey, a minute and a half in, we're 1-0 up. Come on. But we're Arsenal, so it might be 5-5, guys. So expect another 9 goals. Oh, Keane. Mistake, man. Underhit that back pass, that's what you get. Guys, if anything doesn't make sense, let me know, and I obviously will explain again, but hopefully that kind of makes sense. So always be mindful of stuff like this. You have to keep thinking ahead, be proactive instead of reactive, if you can. Come on, guys. Damn it. Chance, guys. Could have been 2. Pickford's a good goalie for them. He's actually the England goalie. Oh, Antonio, that was a gift, wasn't it? That's better, guys. Go on, Pepe. Go on. Oh, defender's left it again. Yes. Oh, that defender's made 2 massive muck-ups. Wow, he just left it. He just was like, on you go, goalie, and Aubameyang's like, thank you very much. Pepe with a pass, man. What a pass. Look at the defender here, though. What was he thinking of? Oh, Aubameyang's like, thanks. I'll have that for breakfast, lunch and dinner. A shake between meals. Awesome. Wow, 2-0 up after 20 minutes. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just... With Arsenal, you never know. Yeah, Antonio, mate, if you're on the fence of getting it, mate, it's amazing. I mean, that's all I can say, mate. You can say I'm being biased because I really enjoy the game, but you can kind of see the agony and ecstasy of the game and how in depth it is. But it does hold your hand at the start, mate. And if you have any issues, just obviously comment in the chat, mate, and I'll help you as much as I can, like anybody else in the chat. If I can give any pointers or tips, then obviously I will. Come on, guys. Right, this is key, right? It's 2-0. If it's 2-1, it's game on. If it's 3-0, it could be game over. So this is the key point now, right? This next goal is going to be crucial in the whole match. Come on. Come on. That's good, guys. That's good. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Brilliant, guys. That was brilliant. You've got to be joking me, man. I might give Luigi 20 minutes, mate, but Delph looks like not fit. See circle there? See Delph circle? He's not fit. You see how it was like kind of like orange and red? He's not fully fit, which is great for us because he's a really good player. He's not fit at all. I like the way we seem a lot more competitive in this match. Good save. Good save. Right, okay. I'm not sure whether to change it or not, guys. Oh, Delph, yeah, mate, Delph's a great player, but if you actually looked at him there, you could see his circle beside his guy. He's not fully fit at all, you can tell, which is great for me because it means he's got a lot less influence on obviously their team. So if his fitness is a bit low, his obviously sharpness is a bit off. Man, what did I do? What did I do? Right, guys, this is going to be risky. Callum Chambers is complacent, so I'm going to take him off. I'm going to make David Luiz on, please. I know his match sharpness is weak, but he's got 30 minutes, nothing daft. I might regret doing this sub, but this is the joys of it. So he's on, he's getting 30 minutes against Everton away, because Chambers was looking complacent. Come on, guys. Right, I'm going to get us a bit more. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nothing daft. Brilliant, David Luiz. Brilliant. Come on. Go on, Lacazette. Go on, son. Yes. Yes. This is why you play this game, guys. This game is why you play this game. This is why you play it. This is like the agony and ecstasy management. Lacazette picked his pocket. Boom. 3-0. Come on. Welcome to Arsenal, guys. Welcome to Arsenal. We got beat against Wolves. I was going to swear there, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep it family friendly. We've been shocking. Oh, well done, Leno. Brilliant. He'll get to keep a clean sheet now, which is great for him in the defence. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant. Go on, Pepe. Go on, Tierney. Lovely, guys. Go on, Odo. Hit it. Go on, Aubameyang. Oh, almost 4-0. Almost 4-0. So we had a little kind of like shaky spell at the start of the second half. And guy, delighted with that. This is Arsenal, right? Welcome to Arsenal Football Club. Welcome to Arsenal, guys. Ultra defensive though, mate. I think you can, mate. I think there is like I'm not even saying that. I think there is, if you go actually a little bit further into the tactics, mate. I think you do have a park the bus option. I've got a funny feeling it is there, mate, so I think you actually can do it. So we've been shocking for weeks. Wolves beat us at home, we should have got a draw. Norwich beat us away, we should have got a draw. We drew with Burnley at home, we should have won. We played crap against Crystal Palace away, got beat 2-0. We were underdogs in this match. Play Everton, pump them 3-0, play great. Just, I don't know what to say. So delighted with that. Delighted. Absolutely delighted with that. This is why you play this game, guys, for games like this when it goes well for you. Yeah, so the only problem I have is, guys, apparently, not apparently, Zinedine Zidane's been at a few of my matches. He's looking at, it says Aubameyang there, but I think he's looking at Aubameyang and Lacazette to try and sign them. So if Lacazette and Aubameyang go, I'm going to be crying. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was a good game, that one. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to do 2 more games. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you my schedule, yeah? So I've got, let's have a look. So we've got European game away. David Luiz, I'm going to give him a bit more time in there. I've got Sheffield United at home. I need to really win that. So that's the 2 games I'm going to have. Then what I'm going to do is, mate, sorry guys, my next episode, I'm going to show Southampton away, Bournemouth at home, Sarajevo at home, and then I'm going to show Tottenham away. Tottenham away is going to be a massive game. And I've got like, look at my running after that, right? So I've got Tottenham away, I've got Crystal Palace away, another London derby, West Ham at home, another London derby, Man City away, the team to beat, pretty much them, or Liverpool, Norwich at home are in good form. So yeah, so that's going to be my 2 games remaining. So that and Sheffield United, and then my next episode I'm going to show Southampton, Bournemouth, Sarajevo, and Tottenham away. So Antonio, I take it you got the game then, mate. It's addictive, mate. All I can say is, guys, a few people have said to me, they thanked me. A few people have thanked me, like even personally saying, thank you because you have actually bought a Football Manager, and that's really nice of people to say that. So a few guys have said to me, so thank you so much. I'm passionate about the game because I enjoy it, and it's so in depth. And when you kind of try to see it through, hopefully see it through kind of my eyes as such, you see the beauty of it as such, the beauty of the beautiful game. So 2 more games, guys. 2 more games. So I might make a few changes here, guys. Yeah, FIFA 21 is going to be awesome. Ray, how are you getting on at Man City, mate? Did you get was it Memphis Depay? I think you went for, mate. I think you got him, didn't you? Yeah, FIFA's going to be amazing, Antonio. So I'll be honest with you, right? Hey, how you doing? Rita's in the house. See the person of Rita, that's my fiance, by the way. So everybody wave to Rita and say hi to Rita, please, for me. Yeah, Rita's my fiance. So thanks for joining us. Thank you. It's yeah, so I think you're gonna have the sweet spot, Antonio. So what you're gonna find is this is great simulation game. This game's amazing. It's so in depth. There's like 40 odd leagues in the world, all these different tiers. You can go like a lower league team, build your way up. You can start off unemployed. You can do international stuff. The mind boggles. The mind absolutely boggles. What you can do in this game. FIFA's going to come out. That's going to be great. Like pro clubs on Stadia is going to be awesome. Then if they get a Call of Duty out, basically what I found is when I played the Xbox and PS4, the games that predominantly got played the most was Call of Duty, FIFA, PUBG, and that was it. And that's all kind of my mates played. Nothing against them, but that's just what you kind of played. So I think if they get a Call of Duty out for Stadia, and obviously FIFA's coming out, and they'll be loving it. They'll be loving it. So yeah, myself and Rita are getting married in October. So obviously with the virus stuff at the moment, everything's a bit up in the air. But we're getting married in October. So fingers crossed, everything goes the way we plan it. It's going to affect the wedding, unfortunately, but we're just trying to see what we can do. So Rita, I know you've just joined us, so I've said to all the other people in the chat, I'm going to show 2 more games. So yeah, so 2 more games. So we're going to be showing a European game. So I'm going to get David Luiz in at the start. Hopefully, touch wood, he doesn't get injured. Oh, Rainbow Six does it. I know, well, you got a Uplay Plus as well, so you're going to get Rainbow Six, you're going to get the Far Cry games, you're going to get the Assassin's Creed games, you're going to get... Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stellis. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Yeah, fingers crossed we got all these good games, guys. So the English team of the week, guys, we had 4 players. So we had Holden, Pepe and Lacazette. Who was the other one then? 4. Oh, Aubameyang. Okay, right. So we had Lacazette, Aubameyang, Holden and Pepe. That was great. I know, Dazza, the boss is watching me, mate. I just had a good one as well. I was on shocking form. I was doing well. I was in the top 4, and now we're about... I don't even know where we are now. Like, I didn't even check the league. But yeah, we had a really good win against Everton away. So we won 3-0. We were actually underdogs in that game. So now I'm playing the European game, but we've already qualified. This is like a group. So the way the Europa League works is there's 4 teams in a group, and we've already qualified. So we've got 2 games left. We've already qualified. So I'm going to kind of play a Diddy team. Basically like Diddy team's disrespectful, but a weakened team. That's the plan anyway. So showing this game and Sheffield United at home, and then we're done and dusted. And then my next game, it's going to be 4 games in my next episodes, and Tottenham's going to be the last one, guys. So stay tuned for that. Tottenham away. That's going to be a tough one. So let's have a look at the league, guys. We're 6th. So if you look at the league in the bottom right hand corner, so Man City are top. Ray, you'll be happy with that. Liverpool are 2nd. Wolves are 3rd, who just beat me 1-0 away. We should have got something out of that. Villa are doing well, Norwich are doing well, and we're 6th. Chelsea are right in their heels as well. West Ham are up there, Leicester. The league's really tight. I mean, there's nothing. It's very, very early days. So there we are. Bye bye. Speak to you when the stream's done. Thank you for popping in. So I'm not bothered about this game, guys. I honestly wouldn't even care if we got hammered here. It wouldn't bother me because we've already qualified. So it really is. This is like your total like chilled game. I say, guys, I'll always help you as much as I can. Like I say, I'm still trying to find my feet again on it. I didn't play too much in 19, so it's trying to just blow the cobwebs off the head again and trying to get used to all the menus and stuff. So Chambers. So Chambers is coming off. David Luiz is going in. So, oops. So Chambers is going to... Tell you what, we'll get Saka in. We'll get young Saka in. So he's suspended. Chambers is suspended, yeah? Suspended for the next match. Obviously, he's hit his threshold. I think he's obviously had too many bookings. I'm listening, it says it's red, so he might have the red card. I've not even noticed. Maybe too busy chatting. So guys, I'm going to make a lot of changes here. This is the European game, yeah? We've already qualified. I'm just going to make a lot of changes. I mean, the guys are on fire. Lacazette got in Team of the Week. Aubameyang got in Team of the Week. Pepe got in Team of the Week. Holden got in Team of the Week. So what we'll do is I'm going to take Pepe out. I'll get Saka in. Then I'm going to take Aubameyang out. We'll get Martinelli in. Oh, sure, I didn't mean to do that. Martinelli in. So Aubameyang. So Martinelli's in. Lacazette will get... Even though it's not his suited position, I'm just wanting to get him in, just so I can make changes. I know if you look at Nelson there, he's not, the circle's not that good. But let's say I'm not that bothered. What's the best team to start with, mate? one of the rich clubs. I don't know, like maybe Real Madrid or Barca or Juventus. Bayern Munich could be a good shout. Bayern Munich's probably going to be a very good shout. Massive club, favourites to win the league, massive budget. So maybe a German team, Bayern Munich. You've also got good games there, so you've got like Dortmund there, Werder Bremen, Schalke, Red Bull. Is it Leipzig or Leipzig? Is it? Yeah, so that's a good. The Bundesliga, German Bundesliga could be a good league to start, mate. In Italian, you've got Juventus, Roma, Napoli, AC Milan, Lazio. So Italian league's good. Just kind of like the favourite teams, mate. Like your kind of big teams, like your Cities and your Liverpools and all that. So hopefully I'll make it a little bit easier for you, mate. Because you're going to have a bigger budget and your squad's going to be good to start with. So it might be easier for you to kind of break yourself in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... Guys, I'm going to leave it like that at the moment, you know that. I'm just going to leave it. I'm happy with that. A few changes. I've got David Luiz in from the start. He's still lacking match fitness. I didn't know if you noticed there. I said at the start that he's lacking match fitness even. Latch is no latch. So yeah, they're obviously just saying to me, hey, you can play him, but be mindful that his match fitness is not that great. So I am. So I'm going to give him the first half, see how he gets on. I'm really not bothered if we win or lose. Even we've already qualified from this, so I'm not. I'm just going to play it. So the thing is, why I've done the media thing is it's like almost an us versus them mentality. So I basically said to our guys, I show the media, like it's almost like us versus the media. Let's show the media that we're better than what they say. So it's like that galvanizes everybody and you're all on the same page. So that sometimes works psychology wise. I'm not too sure this game will go, guys. I'm sure they'll be decent at home. I think they're like a check. Is it good goal? Good goal. I say I'm not that fussed if we get beat. Really not. We've already qualified. Not bothered. Really good finish though. It was a great finish. Takes a lot to beat Leno as well. Leno's great for me. Guys, do me a favour if you could in the chat if possible. If you've not already, I'm sure you have. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share my content. I'm trying to grow my channel, mate. I'm trying to show more Football Manager stuff. I'd like to just see where the channel goes as such. I really enjoy Football Manager. If I can help people within chat, obviously I'll try my best. Yeah, like I say, I really enjoy doing Football Manager content. I'm quite passionate about it and just enjoy it. Really, yeah, as you can tell, it's good fun. When you're winning. When you're losing, it's like, oh, what am I doing? Right, so I'm just going to start the second half. I've got my big guns on the bench, so if it gets to maybe 60-70 minutes, I can maybe change it. So, but like I say, I'm not that fussed if we get beat here, which sounds quite bad, but because we're already qualified, it's trying to get right. Okay, right, so let's make a sub. Big guns are going to come on. Right, so Nelson's coming off. We're going to get... Okay, Lacazette on. Martinelli's coming off. Aubameyang's coming on. Pepe's coming on for Saka. I've got my three big guns coming in, guys. I'm not messing anymore. I've got 20 minutes. I'm going to get us attacking. So we're going to go very attacking. I've got like 15 minutes now to try and get an equaliser. So I'm just going to really go for it here. Penalty. Oh, penalty! Lacazette was pushed. Who's taking it? Who's taking the penalty? Pepe. Yes. Right, so I'm just going to go for it. So I'm just on it, guys. Like I say, Ray, thanks so much. I'll only show one more game, mate, but it's just like I say, even just in general, buddy, I really appreciate it. I'll try my best to put the game out. And thank you once again, guys, for all the well wishes that you've sent me from yesterday. I wasn't feeling that great. Feeling a lot better today, so I really appreciate it. Honestly, you don't realise how much. It really means a lot. 90th minute. Come on, guys. Go on, Lacazette. Go on, son. Oh, you sneaky. He was away there. He was so dodgy. Red card. See ya. Come on, guys. Come on. Go on, Bellerin. Yes! Woo! Come on. Literally the last kick of the match. Tierney, my left back, probably swung his boot at, and he's hit it a beaut. Go on, Tierney. Oof! Yes! 2-1. Oh my days, wow. That was great. And this is why I love this game. This is why I love it, because you just never quite know. And that's like football in real life, guys. It's just, you just never quite know. Crazy, mate. Literally like the last second of the game, like bang on the 94th minute, 4 minutes injury time. And Tierney scored an absolute beaut. Crazy. That's what I'm saying, guys. Just the beauty of the game. If that doesn't make you want to buy the game if you're on the fence, then I do not know what will. I do not know. After the game against Everton and that last minute winner, and it's on sale as well at the moment on Stadia. It's on sale. It was 40 quid. It's now what, 26, 27. So it's more in line with the PC version. So guys, we're going to show this last game. Yes, it's going to be Sheffield United. Thanks so much for taking your time out to watch my stuff. I know it's been like an hour and a half almost, but I really appreciate it. Like I say, my next viewing is going to be good. Tottenham is going to be my last game in my next episode I'm going to show. So that I say that, I don't know. Well, then again, I've got Tottenham away, I've got Crystal Palace away, I think I've got West Ham away and Man City. No, West Ham home and then Man City away. Ooh, that running gives me the heebie-jeebies because, oh man, that's not a good running. Okay, you got like what, 3 London derbies in a row, and then you got Man City away. So 4 very tough games. Yeah, I can't believe that last minute winner. That's amazing. Tierney with the absolute thunderbolt from like 20 odd yards out. It's mad. So once again, guys, when it does that like spinny circle, it means it's trying to save. So you don't worry about that. Yeah, what a turnaround it's been. Welcome to Arsenal. Shocking form and 2 good results. And that's me going from, I'm not bothered if we win or lose this game, like an idiot, and then we score last minute winner, and I'm like, ah. Oh. But it's good for like morale as well and get the confidence up. So yeah, so if you look at the fixtures, guys, I'll show you it. So this is the games I'm going to be showing, yeah? So Sheffield United I'm going to show. This is my last game I'm going to be showing. Sheffield United. And then we're going to be showing the Southampton game, obviously. That's away. Bournemouth at home. Sarajevo at home and Tottenham away. So, I'd like to think we could beat Southampton. You remember, guys, remember the 4-4 draw we had with Southampton in the Cup? We were 4-1 up at half time. It was 4-4 and we beat them on penalties. So I don't want a repeat of that. Bournemouth at home, we should win. We need to win games like that. Sarajevo, once again, I've already qualified, so that game's a kind of meaningless one. And Tottenham away is the biggie. That's the biggie. That's a. If you probably said to Arsenal fans, what's your biggest game? It'd be Tottenham or Man U. That'd be if they had two main rivals, you would say it'd be Tottenham and Man U. So yeah, hopefully we can beat Sheffield United at home. I'm going to bring all the big guns back in. Ray, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I heart that. Thank you. All of you guys as well, man. It's been good. Thank you for watching. It's been awesome. So where's Tottenham? Tottenham are 14th in the league. They're not in. Chase, how you doing, mate? You okay? Yeah, I'm sure one more game, mate. I've had a topsy-turvy couple of episodes, so I was on bad form, and then I just had two really good games. We beat Everton away, and then we beat Victoria in Europe with a last-minute goal, like literally the last second. Kieran Tierney scored like a thunderbolt from about 20 odd yards out, so we won 2-1. So we're now playing Sheffield United at home. We should really win this. Our form's been really sporadic. We're really all over the place. Our form's like up and down. So we really need to get the finger out here. I really would like to think that we could win this one. Chase is going to be my last game, buddy. What I was saying to the guys in the chat, thank you so much for joining me anyway. It's just the timing of you coming in. I'm going to be showing potentially 4 games next time. So it's going to be Southampton, Bournemouth, Sarajevo, and then Tottenham away. That's going to be my next episode. I might even show maybe another bonus 1 or 2 games after that, depending on... Yeah, we beat Everton 3-0, mate. Honestly, we were in such bad form. Such bad form, mate. We were playing Everton away. We were underdogs with the bookies and we won 3-0. We played so well. I had all my big guns out. I had like Pepe and Lacazette and Aubameyang in, and those always just beautiful. Excuse me, guys. Your least favourite club all time is Millwall. Millwall liked a back in the day. Apparently, they liked a good scrap, so I've heard. Oh, they're almost as bad as Liverpool. So you're not a fan of Liverpudlian teams, mate? Liverpool Everton. It's not your team. That's fair enough, mate. It's fair enough. So we're playing Sheffield United at home. Antonio, do you know what? You make a good point, mate. Since I think the only reason they maybe talk about Chelsea is, I mean, they've got a decent young squad, but it helps having Frank Lampard back. But yeah, it's just Hazard was amazing for them. Oh my god, went to the games. Don't get me wrong, they had a great squad. Even like William and they had a great team, mate. Great team. Chelsea, like, remember the days of, say, when they won that European Cup and they beat Bayern and Barcelona in the semi and Bayern in the final, the stars aligned for Chelsea. My God, man, the stars aligned. Drogba, Petr Cech in goal, Lampard in the middle, Terry doing stuff off pitch. Yeah, they had an amazing team back then, Chelsea. It was them and Man U were really the two. Obviously Liverpool were kind of up there as well, but them and Man U had a little scrap for a while, and Arsenal were in there, and that was great for the league. Now it's obviously Liverpool, Man City that are the two kind of dominant teams. Hi guys, like I say, last game of the night, so fingers crossed, because it's been really, really. I'm not going to say anything. Do you know what? I'm saying nothing. Commentators cursing, all that stuff. I'm just going to play the game. Yeah, I'm just going to play the game. That's all I'm going to say. I was so tempted to go. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Torreira's not. That's fine. Torreira's not fully fit yet. It's fine. Yeah, Mikel, mate. Mikel as well. Yeah, they had a great team. Even Sen, mate. Sen. Mate, they're great players back then, Chelsea. Drogba was great for them as well. Lampard in the middle, Terry at the back. They had a great spine to the team, mate. So you had obviously like Drogba, Lampard, Terry, and you had Cech and goals. That four was just amazing. Yeah, Ashley Cole, Joe Cole, ex-West Ham player Joe Cole obviously came through the youth teams. Then Rio Ferdinand was the same, but he went to Man U. West Ham had some youth academy, like, yeah, Torres. I mean, when he was at Liverpool, give me the Torres at Liverpool. See if someone goes Torres wasn't good. Give me the Fernando Torres of Atletico Madrid and Liverpool and tell me he wasn't good. He was amazing. Or Aaron Robin was amazing at Chelsea. Once again, he got a bad injury as well, did he not? And he went to Bayern and yeah, Robin was great. Oh God, when he first came, he was amazing. So we're gonna make changes again, guys. I'm getting my strongest 11. So Saka's coming out. Pepe's coming in. So Martinelli's coming off. So we're gonna get oops, Lacazette in. Aubameyang's gonna go in for Nelson. I made a good few changes, guys, because I was playing the European game the game before. David Luiz is, what's his fitness like? Let's have a look. He's looking okay. Do you know what? I'm happy with that, man. I'm really happy with that squad. This is arguably my strongest 11. Apart from a couple of positions where you could make arguments. My defence I'm really happy with. Shaka's came in for Torreira. Torreira's injured. Drogba, man. Drogba was amazing. Didier Drogba. The Ivorian. He was a great player. And then you had Mourinho at Chelsea then as well when they won the league, and him and Fergie had like you could tell they always respected each other. Mate, there's some great teams back then, some English teams. That's when English teams kind of had that little dominant spell, didn't they, in Europe? Remember the Italians did years ago, and then it was like German, then it was like ended up being Spanish, and it was like England had a little spell. So, I've just been informed that Granit Xhaka is wanted by PSG, and Aubameyang is wanted by Real Madrid. Yay! Oh dear, that's not good. Because Zinedine Zidane's been at a couple of my matches, which is annoying. So Sheffield United at home. Oh, Kieran Tierney. Let's have a look. What's wrong with you, Tierney? Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to start Tierney off. His fitness is so. I'm going to start him though. I'm just going to I have to keep an eye on Tierney. So guys, be Ancelotti, mate. Carlo Ancelotti. Now you're talking, mate. Oh mate, some of the clubs that he's managed is insane. What he's won. He's won everything really. Yeah, it's crazy, Ancelotti. I'm going to keep an eye on Tierney. Basically, what you can do is if you're unsure if a guy's fit, when you submit your team, I'll tell you here, like, so I keep pointing to the TV, right? It tells you. It's just a habit. It tells you up there, right, that he's Kieran Tierney is not fully fit and may struggle this year at the match. So you just have to be mindful of that as well. So I have to kind of keep an eye on him, a little bit of an eye on him. Sheffield United at home, I've got my strongest front team. I've got like my ideal defence. My midfield's okay. I mean, so guys, come on, last game of the night. We've had really two good games, two results. Come on, guys. Oh no, Ceballos. That ball over the top every time, man. Well done, man. Once again, from our own mistakes. If we concede goals, if you watch any of our games, it's always from our mistakes. Like we have the ball and we lose it. It's just have to cut out the silly stuff. We drew 0-0 with this team, if I remember correctly. In the cup, we played them in the Carabao Cup and we beat them on penalties. It's a crap game. I hope it's not similar. If we can get a goal, they're quite a dogged team, Sheffield United, but we should be beating them, man. I mean, if you look at my starting 11, it's compared to theirs. But maybe like Sheffield United in real life, it's a surprise package. Oh, man, this is like deja vu again from the cup game. This is deja vu, you know it. Oh my god, man. Ray, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm doing all this stuff. I might have to take Tierney off though, mate. He's not fully fit. Come on, guys. Look at the team I've got out as well. Oh my god, I've got all my big hitters out and I've not had any chances. Yeah, Tierney's still not fully fit. Man. Come on, guys. We just, right, we're going attacking. We're going attacking. We're going very attacking. Tell you what, very attacking. Come on, guys. Give me a chance. Don't be like the cup game. Oh my god. That was like it's in the cup game. We had no chances the whole game. All over them, but we had no chance. Come on, man. Absolute rubbish. Not one highlight. I don't think there was like one. We didn't have one shot and goal the whole highlights there. I don't know what to say, guys. I've literally no idea. We play so well, and then I've got my strongest 11, and then we have a game with no highlights. Bizarre. Welcome to Arsenal, guys. This is what happens. One day we're world beaters, the next day we're just rubbish. Oh, what a disappointing game to finish on, but I am going to leave it there, guys. Sorry about that. That was just shocked. I had like my team very attacking. I had everybody playing where they should be. I had Lacazette, Aubameyang, Pepe in. I had Ozil in. I had my team attack minded. I went very attacking with about 15-20 minutes to go. Not one highlight. I mean, Sheffield United must have just parked the bus. Maybe just a Jose Mourinho style-esque park the bus, guys. But yeah, what can you do, guys? What can you do? So let's have a look at the... So like I say, guys, this is going to be my next group of matches. So it's going to be Southampton away, Bournemouth at home, Sarajevo at home, and then I might do one or two games, maybe Tottenham or Crystal Palace. I'm definitely doing Tottenham in my next game, so I'm definitely doing 4 minimum. I might do 5 or 6. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I just don't know what happened there, mate. Just bizarre. Guys, thank you everybody in the chat. I really appreciate you coming in to view. Yeah, but like I say, that's going to be my next games, at least 4. So Southampton away, Bournemouth at home. I'd like to think we could win both of those games. Sarajevo at home. That's like a meaningless kind of European game. I can make loads of changes. Tottenham away, which is massive. That and Man U's probably my biggest 2 games. And then Palace away, who actually beat us. We've got them in the Carabao Cup. So they beat us in the league 1 or 2-0 it was. So let's have a look at the league, guys. So if you look at the league there, Man City are still top. Man City, jeez man, 40 points, 8-point gap already over Liverpool. Wolves are in 3rd place. Villa are 4th. We're 6th. So we're 3 points off 4th. We're doing not too bad. So yeah, guys, it's just, this is like Arsenal in real life. If anybody watches Arsenal, guys, you know what it's like. 1 week you're amazing, 1 week you're just so average. We had like 2 amazing games where we were underdogs against Everton away. We won 3-0, and then we won that game in Europe 2-1. Tierney with a last minute winner. And then that game, like my strongest team in, attack minded, just nothing. Nothing, not one highlight, not one. You got like Aubameyang and Pepe and Ozil and Lacazette on, and the guys are on good form, and you don't get one highlight. It's just bizarre. But hey, I really enjoyed it, guys. Thanks so much. Please feel free to like and subscribe and share my content. Spread the word, spread the love. I really appreciate you coming into my stream to watch today, guys. I really enjoyed today, guys. It was amazing. Thanks so much. That was really, really, really good fun. Thanks so much for all the well wishes as well from yesterday. I really do appreciate that. I feel so much better today. I'm really glad I came on stream today. I really wanted to do a stream today, and I'm very happy I came on because it was such a good laugh. Plus I got an hour and 45 minutes in. Guys, I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Like I say, I will be doing another stream either tomorrow night at the same time or Friday night at the same time, guys. So I'll let you know, yeah, on Twitter. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, guys, it's at Stadia Mania. It's exactly like what my team says, at Stadia Mania. Like I say, it'll be the same time either tomorrow night, which will be Thursday, or the same time Friday night. So I'll let you know, guys. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's staying safe and well during this unprecedented times, as people say. I'll catch you in the next stream, guys. Thanks so much. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.